Many of y'all know I've been trying to get my pretty gardens established here in my yard, and we're coming upon fall, and it's go time to be planting shrubs, trees, things like that. And when you plant things, you have to water them. And I don't know if you know it because I wasn't for sure about it, but there are right and wrong ways to water. And I don't think I was doing it completely right. In fact, I might have been doing it completely wrong. And you might have been doing it wrong too. So we're going to learn about it together. So stick around and I'm going to show you what I've learned about the right and wrong ways to water. When beginning to water your newly planted shrubs, of course they're going to need water when you first put them in the ground. But you also need to know what kind of soil you're working in. If your soil is quick draining, then you'll probably have to water more. If your soil is like mine, heavy clay, it holds on to water and you won't have to water it as often. So you need to know, first of all, what kind of soil you're putting your plants in. Second thing to do, after you plant your shrub and you've watered it in well, you don't have to come back every day and add more water to the base of the shrub. You need to kind of figure it out. You need to check on it every day, but you need to figure out, does this plant really need more water? Because those roots that are in that root ball that you just put in the ground, those roots are kind of iffy about where they are, and you don't want to send them into shock and just deluge them with water. So what you need to do is you need to come around the drip zone area of your shrub, which is, you see, like if you were to water this or if it were to rain overhead where the water would drip down, this is your drip zone. You need to pull back your mulch, and you could actually, put your finger in there a couple of inches. And if it's moist, you don't have to water. But if you have one of these handy dandy water meters, it's real easy to read, and all you do is put it in the soil down there pretty deep. That's as far as I can get that one. And it is saying that my soil is moist. So if it's moist, don't water it. If it says it's dry, go ahead and water it. But if the meter is reading moist, don't water it that day. Come back the next day and check it. Good tip. Number one, water in the morning. So any water that you get on the leaves will have a chance to evaporate. So it's not sitting on the leaves at night where you can get black spot and different fungal infections on, or different funguses on your plant, which is not healthy for your plant. And second of all, you need to water around the drip zone so the water can get down into the soil, and then your roots from the root ball will stretch out to find the water, which is in the drip zone, and that'll make your plant and shrub healthier and more established. So a couple of years from now, you won't have to come out here and baby this plant, which is what we all want. To me, gardening is fun, and I learn something new every day. Who would have thought that I'd have been watering my plants wrong after this many years? But you live and you learn, and I make mistakes, and I know that I will continue to make more mistakes. But I'm just here to say, give it a shot, give it a go. It's fun, you learn, and in the end, you'll have a better garden for it. What do you say, Jeb? I don't think he watered his mustache right. You ready? You ready to do this? Okay. Many of you know that I've been trying to establish a garden here in my yard for the past several years. And in doing so, one of the first things that you have to do is you have to water your newly planted shrubs until they get well established. And I think I've been doing that wrong. I mean, who would have thunk it? Somebody who was on the expert level like I am. I've been watering my shrubs wrong the whole time. Let's dig deeper.